The Hearse and the Starfall, a dark fantasy play in 2 acts. Dramatis personae. Lysander, a young man tethered to the crumbling world, his grief a slow poison. Eiren, his brother, now an echo of light, hollowed and filled with cold cosmic truth. The choir of ashes, the townsfolk, their voices a discordant whisper, reflecting the Vale's decay. The Black Hearse, an entity, not merely a vehicle, but a threshold. Its presence warps reality. Act 1, Scene 1. Setting: a desolate twilight heath. The air is thick with a fine gray particulate that clings to everything. Ash, but not from fire, more like powdered memory. In the gloom, the Black Hearse stands. It is not made of wood or metal, but of compressed shadow and the silence of forgotten places. Its contours seem to shift subtly, as if breathing. The choir of ashes, their forms indistinct, huddle, their voices a dry rustle of leaves. He went inside. Eiren, our bright star, came back hollow, a chime but cracked, eyes full of distances. The touch, a cold fire, it eats the knowing. Children forget their names, the baker forgets the dough. It takes the why, the veil losing its shape. Lysander. For too long have I watched this dread conveyance, this sculpted absence that drinks the soul's deep hue, not life, but knowing that it hungers for. My brother Eiren, oh, the light he was, stepped through its maw, paid a star's cold price. Now he walks not as flame, but as a void, a whisper where a shout once tore the air. He hollows out the space where love once thrived, the Vale's warm breath a memory. Now just this ash, this falling weightless grief. It settles on the tongue, it sifts through bone. A shift in the air, a cold current carrying the scent of ozone and forgotten stars. Eiren enters. He is luminous, almost translucent, as if lit from within by a distant dying sun. His eyes, though brilliant, hold no warmth. They are like polished obsidian reflecting starlight. Silver lines, not tears, but some crystalline exudate, trace paths down his cheeks. Eiren, why linger here, dear Lysander, in this gray, this clinging to the dust of what once was? Come, the hearse grant passage to the true sight. Beyond the brittle skin of all you know, we'll witness constellations unbecoming, see the firmament itself fray, thread by thread. Lysander, what blight is this, what hollowed-out despair? What is it, Eiren, that you steal from us? Not breath alone, not just the flesh you scorch, but the reason for the breath, the echo of joy, the color of a memory washed to gray. You stain the very soil where we took root. Like blight on the harvest, slow and deep, our hope decays, our knowing turns to dust. You are the rust on the golden dream. I have held fast through this accursed night. My anchor is this sorrow, this profound, unyielding refusal to forget. What's the worst? That this is better, better if I stay. So long, Eiren, so long, and good night. Choir of ashes. So long, good night, the veil forgets. Act 2, Scene 1. Setting, the edge of the world. The sky is not cracking, but unraveling. Stars are not falling like tears, but dissolving, fading into cosmic static, like old analog signals losing connection. The ground is a tessellation of dark, crystalline shards, each reflecting a twisted image of the unraveling heavens. Lysander, standing amidst the shards, his form almost as translucent as Eiren's, but with a vibrant, burning core of grief. He watches the heavens, not in awe, but in horrified recognition. Now heaven, not in anger, but in slow, indifferent dissolution, sheds her light. And stars, no longer tears, but fading echoes, cease to be. Your tears, Eiren, once molten silver dew, are now the residue of what you've lost. Not grief's pure salt, but the cold hard proof of what the void has carved out from your soul. We are the hurt you sold, the broken shard of what you cast aside to feed that hunger. What's the worst you take? Still hearts must break. The cosmic bruise spreads cold and merciless, a stain upon the twilight where stars bled, not blood, but memory. Eiren, this power gleaned, this sight, worth every pyre of brittle human comfort. The universe grows cold, embrace the fire of its ending. It waits within the hearse. Cast off this mire of clinging love, of small remembered warmth. It blinds you to the deep, to what truly is, where ancient silence laughs, not with mirth, but with the shudder of final understanding, while mortals weep their soft, forgetful tears. I have held fast through blackest night, against this creeping nothing, the slow erosion. What's the worst? That things are better if I stay, better if I remain a witness to your fall. So long, Eiren, so long, and good night. Eiren, turning slowly towards the hearse, which now seems to pulse with a low, resonant hum. His form begins to dissipate, becoming more pure light, less discernible shape. If this is all the path you choose to tread, things are better, yes, better if you stay. Farewell, faint heart, so long, and good night. Eiren does not enter the hearse, he simply becomes it, or dissolves into its shifting darkness. The hearse begins to move, not on ground, but by displacing the very fabric of reality, leaving behind a wake of shimmering, unstable nothingness.